First Kings chapter 1. King David is dying. His son, Adonijah, attempts to exalt himself as king. In verse 7, both Joab, David's military captain, and Abiathar, one of David's priests, turn against David to help advise Adonijah. Bathsheba, David's wife, and Nathan, David's prophet, help King David establish Solomon as king. First Kings chapter 2. King David gives Solomon his final instruction. David dies, and Solomon becomes king. Adonijah, the brother who attempted to take over the kingdom in chapter 1, makes a request to marry Abishag, David's companion, before he died. King Solomon orders his death. Solomon condemns Abiathar, David's former priest, to exile. Solomon commands Shimei, David's tormentor, in 2 Samuel 16, to remain in the city. If Shimei leaves, he will be put to death. Shimei leaves the city to capture runaway servants. Solomon has Shimei killed. 1 Kings chapter 3. God contacts King Solomon in a dream. Solomon asks for an understanding heart and discernment to become a better leader. This chapter details Solomon's famous judgment of 2 women and a child. 1 Kings chapter 4. This chapter documents Solomon's staff, daily kingdom provisions, and wealth. This chapter also illustrates King Solomon's character, inspiring a peaceful reign throughout all Israel. We learn Solomon wrote 1005 songs and was famous for his wisdom. 1 Kings chapter 5. King Tyre agrees to have men in his kingdom help King Solomon build a temple for Israel. King Solomon agrees to provide kingdom provision for the people in King Tyre's land. 1 Kings chapter 6. This chapter marks 480 years from the day Israel left Egypt under Moses' leadership. This is Solomon's 4th year as king. Solomon begins building Israel's first national church. Specific details are listed. This took 7 years to complete. 1 Kings chapter 7. Solomon spent 13 years building his own home and another in Lebanon. Specific measurements and details are listed. 1 Kings chapter 8. The Ark of the Covenant is placed in Solomon's temple. This is a sacred artifact created during Moses' leadership in Exodus 37. 1 Kings chapter 9. God appears to Solomon a second time, admonishing him to keep God's commands or endure severe punishment. We learn more details about King Solomon in King Tyre's agreement in 1 Kings 5. Solomon gave Tyre 20 cities in Galilee. Tyre didn't like the cities, but paid Solomon for them. After this, the men in both kingdoms come together to build Solomon's temple. 1 Kings chapter 10. Queen Sheba interrogates Solomon and brings expensive gifts. She returns home. This chapter gives us specifics on Solomon's wealth.